From DM to client. A personal trainer's quick start guide to selling coaching calls with intake forms built in. Stop copy-pasting health questionnaires into your inbox and let your checkout collect goals, injuries, and schedules automatically. Every personal trainer knows this exact sequence. Someone comments a flexed bicep emoji on your form check reel. You slide into DMs, you go back and forth for 2 days about goals and injuries and availability. You send a Venmo request and finally, you book the call. That's 4 touch points and 48 hours to sell 1 session. Multiply that by every lead who messages you this month, and the real bottleneck comes into focus. It was never your coaching, it was your admin. The trainers quietly filling their calendars aren't better coaches than you. They just replaced the DM shuffle with 1 link and 1 checkout that does the intake work for them. Why DMs are a terrible sales funnel for coaching calls. DMs feel free because there's no software cost, but they're expensive in the currency that matters: your time and your close rate. Every lead survives a multi-step obstacle course before becoming a paying client. Waiting for a reply, describing goals in scattered texts, waiting again for a price, then figuring out how to pay you. Somewhere in that gap, a big chunk of genuinely interested people drift off, and you never even see it as a lost sale. They just vanish from your notifications. The fix isn't replying faster. It's removing your reply from the critical path entirely. A checkout that explains the offer, collects what you need to know, and confirms the call automatically turns a 48-hour back and forth into a 2-minute transaction without you needing to be online. The checkout as intake form trick. This is the part most trainers miss when they first hear about link in bio storefronts. Your checkout isn't just where money changes hands, it can be your entire intake process. With custom checkout fields, you decide what a client fills in before their card is charged, and that answer arrives in your inbox alongside their receipt, ready before the call starts. Picture this: a client taps "Book my 1-1 session," sees the price, and fills in 3 or 4 fields built into that product: training experience, injuries, main goal, preferred call times. They pay. Done. You wake up to a calendar-ready client file instead of a half-finished DM thread. Primary goal: fat loss, strength, marathon prep, postpartum return, etc. Training experience level: beginner, returning after a break, or advanced, injuries, surgeries, or medical conditions you should know about before programming anything. Preferred days times for the call, plus time zone, equipment access, home gym, commercial gym, body weight only, resistance bands. How they found you helps you know which reel or post is actually converting. Keep it to 5 fields or fewer. Every extra field risks a distracted buyer abandoning checkout. Ask only what changes how you'll coach the first session. Save the deep dive questionnaire for after they're already paying. Building your first coaching call offer. If you haven't sold anything beyond Cash App and a handshake yet, here's the fastest path to your first automated sale. Create your store and claim your username. The one link you'll drop in every bio and comment reply. Add a coaching call product. Title it clearly: 30min 1-1 form check call beats coaching session. Set your price and write 2 or 3 lines on what happens on the call. Turn on custom checkout fields for goals, injuries, and availability. Upload a cover photo and pick a theme in the store designer so the page looks like you. Connect Stripe or add a PayPal email so Apple Pay and Google Pay work automatically. Test buy your own product to see exactly what a client sees, confirmation screen included. Post the link in your bio and reply to DMs with it instead of a price quote. That's the whole build. 1 page, 1 price, 1 set of intake questions, done in an afternoon. From payment to first session. What happens automatically? The moment a client pays, delivery is instant and automatic. The same system that hands a buyer a PDF download or course access also delivers a coaching call confirmation and meeting link on screen and by email. No sending a Zoom link at 11 p.m. No hoping they remember a Venmo request from 3 days ago. And because that money lands straight in your own Stripe or PayPal account, not a store.fan wallet to withdraw from. A coaching call sale behaves exactly like getting paid should. Client pays, you get paid, session gets scheduled. The best intake form is the one your client fills out while they're still excited to work with you, not 3 emails later once that energy has faded. Turning one call into a full coaching business. A single coaching call is the easiest first product to sell because it's low commitment for a stranger who only knows you from a reel, but it shouldn't be your only product for long. Once clients are booking calls, the same storefront lets you stack a discount code for anyone who books a second session within a week, a simple way to turn one-off calls into repeat clients, a package of 4 sessions at a better rate, or a downloadable program template for people who want structure without live coaching. Each is just another product on the same page, with its own custom fields if it needs them. A live example store shows how a creator blends multiple offers, a designed cover, and clean checkout on a single link without it feeling cluttered. Get it live before your next DM. The trainers who make this work aren't running elaborate funnels. They're running one clean link that does in 2 minutes what used to take 2 days. Start free. List your first coaching call with 3 or 4 intake fields and have it live before your next follower comments on a post. If you're weighing whether to upgrade for 0% platform fees or extras like Google Analytics, pricing lays out the plans, and the blog has more guides on turning one offer into real coaching income. The next person who DMs asking, "How do I book with you?" doesn't need a paragraph of instructions back. They need a link. Build the checkout once, let it ask the questions you'd normally ask twice, and get back to the part of this job you love. Coaching, not admin. Key takeaways. Selling coaching calls in DMs means you're doing sales, scheduling, and paperwork manually. One client at a time. Custom checkout fields let you collect goals, injuries, and availability at the moment of payment, not after it. A single store. Fan link replaces the DM to Venmo to calendar invite dance with one clean. Instant checkout, instant delivery means the client gets their meeting link and intake confirmation automatically. No manual follow-up. Discount codes and a free intro call are the fastest way to convert warm DM leads who are still on the fence. Start your creator store free at store.fan.